Hi guys, 11th of November today, and I'm about to head off and go and get my third root canal done. So I'm excited. I'm booked in for an hour and 15-minute appointment, and last time I was booked in for an hour, and for the majority of that time they had my mouth wide open and the pressure on my jaw was agony. So I'm looking forward to it like a hole in the head. So today's appointment's even longer and I really don't want to go, but sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do. So I have been noticing a little bit of pain since, I don't know, the last few weeks anyway, and I did have to delay my appointment because they wanted me to go and get an x-ray, and I wasn't able to get that x-ray before the originally booked appointment. So I have delayed a little bit and it's definitely past due. So I know I can't just leave it. I do need to get it finished. Hopefully, let's fingers crossed that the x-ray shows that I've only got 3 canals in that tooth and I only need today's appointment and then an appointment to put a crown on, which will happen next year. So I don't know, I'm gonna go do that now. I best get going. It's 6:30, I'm back from the dentist. I am still quite numb and I can't talk quite as clearly as I usually would. The appointment itself was a lot better than the last appointment. They did their best to make me really comfortable, so they got me a blanket straight away and they were like, what can we do to improve your comfort, because we don't want you to be uncomfortable, in pain and like suffering through the appointment. And I said, oh well, it would be nice if I could listen to something, but I've forgotten my headphones. And they said, oh, that's all right, just pop it on in the room and we'll just listen to it like that. So I said, oh well, I'll pop on an audiobook. So I've been listening to this audiobook by Christian Hull. Now, Christian Hull is an Australian comedian slash internet personality, and he released a book called Leave Me Alone, a memoir of me, myself, and Trish. And so I've been listening to this over the past about 5 months. I haven't been driving places that much, and that's when I usually would be listening to audiobooks. So it's taken me a while to get through this one. And there was about 2 hours left, I think, on it when I started playing it. And I said to them, look, I don't think there's much swearing, but he is a comedian and there might be a bit of humor. Like, I wasn't quite sure what I would end up with, but I was just like, it might be a little bit borderline, I don't know. So I better like warn them a little bit. And so we got through the first chapter that played, and that was quite good. Like, they laughed a bit and all of that. And then we got to the part where it said part 4, the sealed section. And I was like, oh, that's odd, because it kind of like each time it swats to a new chapter, there's a little bit of a silence. And then it went to chapter 14, Little Napkin, Big Secret. That started playing, and okay, it was talking about his experience, and it was just sort of borderline as to whether it was appropriate or not, but it was okay. So it kept listening, and then he introduced chapter 15. Now you might have to look that one up because I'm not going to say it here on YouTube. And I was just like, oh, maybe I'll switch it off, but it came out through the trampoline thing over my mouth as they're working on my tooth. And the dentist was like, no, it's all right. We're all adults here. Keep it playing, it's fine. So as the chapter progressed, it got less and less appropriate to be listening to with your dentist and his assistant, to the point that he ended up going, actually, maybe it might be best if we change to music. And I was like, because I couldn't see the screen, and I tried a couple of times to like pause it or something, but I wasn't hitting where the button was. And then I realized, oh, I can just turn down the volume. And so I did that as soon as he said that. And then he was trying to get some other tool or whatever. I managed to be able to pause it and get some music happening, which we listened to for a little bit, but then I must have accidentally tapped the screen or something. I thought my phone had died because then we're in dead silence. And ever since that point, I was just laying there going, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. That was so embarrassing. I can't believe that happened. Oh my God, I should have made different choices, you know, like, now this is what they think I listen to all the time. Like, oh no. And I was just dying from embarrassment. But I guess in a way it was still a distraction from, oh my God, my jaw is killing me and this is happening and all of that. But yeah, I just had to apologize at the end of the appointment. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I would have skipped the chapter even if I was on my own. Like, it just, we went ham. He really just had no holds barred. It got graphic. It did. It really did. Way too graphic to be listening to with your dentist. Anyway, that was my day. And now he's said to take some Nurofen before the numbing wears off to try and manage the pain, and I'll probably have to take some for the next day or so. I've got my dog training in a little under an hour and a half, so I've got probably like 45 minutes till Zoe and I will have to leave, and hopefully dog training will consist of more than last time, which was trying to massage her to keep her calm, which did not work because there were other dogs around us that were just going nutso. And so each time she'd maybe get down to a little bit of calm, they'd bark or whine or do something and she'd go whoosh and everything was undone. And trying to get her to look at me, which in the end did actually happen. It did take, I think, 10-15 minutes till she gave her attention willingly to me, and I was then able to reward that, which that one has been handy. We've tried it once in the front yard to try and create a bit more of a foundation there for her to look to me despite distractions around her. But I'm still hopeful that we can address the leash pulling that is extremely difficult. Like, she needs a lot of walks, but at the moment I can't manage her for a long period of time because she's just so strong and pulling me, and like, there must be some good muscles in my arms building up because yeah, she's just incredibly strong, and sometimes I have to put my whole body weight into it to pull her away from something. And yeah, so I just really need a hand, and I'm hopeful that they can give it to me. But I guess it was such a schmozzle last week. Surely it can only be better. So yeah, we're gonna go do that, and hopefully it's a good and educational time. So I might check in with you on another day, or this could be the end of the vlog. So, you know, throw me a like if it is. Oh, I can feel pain coming back to my tooth. No. Ugh. Life. Okay, I'll see you around.